It bothers me a little bit that there are a lot of people in the conscious community, and w- what I mean by conscious community is people, um, um, influencers, people that are supposedly enlightened people that are spreading higher consciousness, and then they'll sit there and talk down on white people and say racist things and uh, which if it doesn't matter what race you are, if you're being racist, which is judging someone by their skin color, then you can't be part of the conscious community. Now, all these, like I said, I know all these people that are so-called spiritual, uh, you know spiritual gurus, or they're basically trying to do what I'm doing by spreading enlightenment, spreading consciousness, exposing the truth, diving into esoteric knowledge and everything to that sort. And some of these content creators or public figures, or even people that I have listened to, that I'm like, okay, damn, that guy's got some, that guy's pretty smart, that guy's exposing a lot of shit, oh, he's talking about this, whatever. And then I hear him talk some racist shit, and I don't care what skin color they are. But when I hear them talk some racist shit, and then they pass it off as if they're not even being racist, they're just being conscious, I'm like, no, you're not part of the conscious community. When you sit there and start talking all this racist shit, um, that's the opposite of consciousness. Like, if you were truly a conscious individual, then you would understand that we are all one. Human beings, we are one on this earth. We are all one. So, one collective consciousness. And the minute that you start singling out people for race, religion, culture, ethnicity, um, gender, anything, that when you're singling people out like that, and you're ostracizing them and casting them out, and just uh, especially when you do it to a whole group of people, like, oh, all the Jewish people, or all the Christians, or, and I'm not even religious, I don't care, so I'm spiritual, I don't you know uh identify with a specific religion. But I'm saying, when you're casting out a whole group of people just because of their religious faith, or you're casting out a whole group of people just because of their ethnicity, that's not consciousness. That's not being a conscious individual. Being a conscious individual is understanding that we are all one. Humans, we're all one conscious collective, um, with the Most High. And if you don't understand that, then you know then that's part of the reason why, if you don't understand that, that's part of the reason why you're not a real true conscious individual. um, there is a difference between spreading truth, enlightenment, consciousness, and awareness, and spreading plain out hate. Judging anyone, like I said, based on their skin color, no matter what your skin color um, is just preposterous and unacceptable. So don't be sorry, be better.